Are we live? You are live. Success
Hey
number.
guys,
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel.
hello days. Welcome back to Cody's Ben-Goru's channel. It's your dollar baby girl in the business.
Yeah, we have
Diary,
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 diary.
diary of a Nigerian German.
Yes,
Thank you
ma'am.
guys for having me today.
Yeah, we're happy to have you.
Yep.
We're here for all the Ausbildungs in the house. All the questions I've been getting from TikTok. I wanted to go live from TikTok. I forgot. Oh,
They'll
okay.
catch up later.
Yeah, all the questions I've. Sorry, should we go on? I've been getting a lot of questions from TikTok. Sorry, should we go on? I've been getting a lot of questions from TikTok about Ausbildung stuff, and I'm
Sorry.
like, why not link up? And you know
Mhm.
that the devil did not want these videos to be recorded because from yesterday, the way the train was cancelled, the way the train was delayed, like everything has just been so. But I'm like, no, I
So
gotta
bad.
do this for you guys.
Mhm.
I gotta be here for you guys. So welcome. If you're here, you can just let me know where you're watching from. Let me know. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Hey, Jesus Christ. This is live
Can
Google.
they hear us good?
Can you hear us? Let me know if you can hear us in the comments.
You guys can hear your dollar baby girl speaking. Let us know.
And then let us know. Maybe I'll wait for like extra 30 seconds. I always say 30 seconds, but I end up waiting for like 1 minute
I think
before
1
for
minute
more
is a
people to join.
good time. Before they join, how are you feeling? What's up?
Yeah, how are you? How are you
Why is
doing?
my name not on this?
Yes, we can all the way from Nigeria. Oh, welcome, Marwan. Marwan was my last YouTube. I don't know how to do it. We usually do that if it's two screens. Don't worry. Diary of a Nigerian German. Don't worry. I want to edit.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Live from
Right.
Nigeria. Hello, King Divine. King Divine was the one who commented on my first post. And I was like, I think he said something like, oh, I'm gonna be there or something like that.
Welcome, King Divine.
Divine,
Shout out to King Divine.
you woke up very early today because he sent that comment like around 5 a.m. I was just like, huh, that's
The
like 4
money,
a.m. in Nigeria.
the money people, people that really used to sleep down.
Okay, let's just get started. So I already have some questions for success, right? And you can just put your questions in the comments, and then if there's any, like once I see it, after she answers my question, then I give her your question to answer.
Yep.
So that's the plan.
Yep.
Just dive right into it. Somebody asked me from TikTok. I don't know if I should call the person's name, but anyway, somebody asked me from TikTok that are there any apps available to convert your CV from English to German?
I think you can do that with ChatGPT actually. Very easy peasy. Why do you need a app for it?
Yeah.
You can do that to ChatGPT and you just I per se don't have any app recommendation for you. But you can even do that with Google Translate or something.
I was also thinking if you are coming to do Ausbildung, shouldn't you be able to write your CV in German?
That's the question because you're supposed to get to B1, B2 level.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're a B2, you should be able to write your CV in German. That's the whole essence of you even proving that you're a B2 student, right?
Yes, exactly.
So let's just say you want to be sure. You can do that with the help of ChatGPT as well to an extent. And even with Word, like if you have the new updated Microsoft 365, you can actually tell it to translate
Oh wow,
your
that's
document
amazing.
to another language.
Yeah, like Copilot, you mean, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I use Copilot to
And then you
explain my
just
papers.
then you just download it now and maybe change some stuff,
You see, I didn't know
formatation
that.
and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, now that you're saying it, now I can think of apps.
Yeah, I know.
When the person said it, so Deep is it Deep L? Deep L is like one of the best translator app. Google Maps sometimes usually does. Google Maps is I say Google Map, Google Translate. Yeah, sometimes usually does Google Translate, right? The best way to translate from, at least that's almost 99.9% correct is Deep L. Just go to what's it called? Just go to Google Store, Apple Store, and just download Deep L. I don't know if I can show you guys the. Don't worry, it's Deep and L.
We'll put the link later in the
Yeah,
description
okay,
box,
I can do
so
that. I can do
you
that. I
can
can
check
download
that
it.
out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, no, somebody has a question. Before I go to my next question, I have a question from Divine Ifying. But how do we certify or authenticate it? Do you mean your CV? Do you have to certify CV? Please clarify.
Your CV is your CV now, as though you were applying for a job.
Yeah,
There's
you
nothing like come and certify
certify or
your CV.
authenticate it.
So if you are writing, or you went to social school to get a bachelor degree, maybe you have the degree.
Yeah, you
so
have
you everything
certificate.
you're writing your CV should kind of, you should be able to back it up, especially when you're saying, "Oh, I went to the secondary school." You'll definitely have like results from your secondary school and stuff like that.
Okay, so just clarify.
What you mean by
Are you
authenticate?
talking about your certificates or the CV? Because if you're talking about the CV, then you definitely do not have to. Right. Okay, so now my personal questions, right? So I'm gonna do one from the crowd, one from me, one from the comments. I just go. We'll see. She's not gonna satisfy all of us today.
Hey,
we should all be satisfied.
we'll try.
Okay, so if you had to start Ausbildung all over again, what would you do differently? I think I've asked you something like this before, but let's just now we're live. Let's do it. What will you do differently? Right now, people want to start their Ausbildung. That's why they are here. So give us the tea under the tea.
I think when I was doing my Ausbildung, right, I did not have knowledge about the fact that there is so many Ausbildung that I can venture into. Like, it doesn't have to be. I would say the most popular was nursing,
Yeah, everybody knows
IT,
nursing.
logistic to an extent is also popular.
Yeah.
And I did a logistic Ausbildung, which is one of the popular Ausbildung. So I think I would have done something like a medicine technical, and like medicine technical assistant, like something that is not. I would have gotten into the medical sector, but not per se nursing, because there is medical informatic, like you are in the IT sector of a hospital or something, so you don't have necessarily have to deal with patients and stuff. So maybe I would have chosen a different hospital to do. What else would I have done? I would have searched for somewhere close to my house. I keep saying it, like I'm traumatized. My hospital was like almost 2 hours journey from my house. So imagine I went 2 hours through, 2 hours backwards, 4 hours, and I'm working 8 hours, actually 9 hours, because I had 1 hour break. Yeah, so the
13 hours of the day. You're on the move.
Like, oh no, it was frustrating to an extent. So I would choose something closer to my space. I'll be more specific with the company I want to work to. Also looking forward that, okay, this is a company I also want to work with long term. So not just for hospital. Because my focus when I was looking for hospital was just, oh, I want to get a hospital place, which is fine, because after your hospital, you definitely get a job. But it's also nice that, okay, after your hospital, you get a work contract, you stay with the company for some time and stuff like that.
Actually, nobody thinks of it that way.
Yeah, so I would definitely think about, okay, if I finish my hospital, is this a company I want to work with long term and stuff like that? Also look at like their what's it called, opportunities, and is it just going to end at hospital? Is there any way I can enhance my career, get to another level with them? Is there any studies I can use to back up my current Ausbildung? Because the Ausbildung that you do with a bachelor degree, for example, the Ausbildung that allows you to, after the Ausbildung, you get a higher degree, higher certification. So those are things I'll put into consideration. But generally, I'm in a sweet space.
So you guys have to have like a 5-year plan at this point.
Yeah, and it's okay if you actually don't have it figured out.
Yeah,
it's okay if you start at hospital and then a year and 6 months later you're just like, this is not the hospital for me, and
you
then
can change. Yeah,
it's okay if you be like, okay, a year later this is not the company for me, and then you apply to another company and hopefully they take you, and then you change the company. Like, you have so many options, right? But personally, if I was to do it again with the knowledge I have now, yeah, that's what I would do.
Wow. Nuggets. Bomb. Fire.
Yep.
Fire emoji. Okay, there was something I wanted to say whilst you're talking, but I've lost it. If it comes back, I'll say it again. Okay, so we have some questions. Yeah, so King Divine said, what of translating documents? You do have to do that for Ausbildung. Yeah.
Yes, you have to do that for your Ausbildung, and then I think you have to get because you're getting into Ausbildung space. It's not like you're coming for a master's degree or stuff. So it's the same. Yeah, you get. So it's like, I think you have to get your certificate recognized in.
Do you mean that
Anerkennung portal, genau, Deutsche Anerkennungsportal. We'll also put the link down below. So your certificate, your high school leaving certificate has to be equivalent to the recommended. It's just like you want to study a particular master course. There are requirements that you have to meet. So your certificates, you have to meet up with the requirements as though you went to secondary school in Germany. Right. So if the Ausbildung is saying you need a class 10 living certificate in Germany, is your GSS2 result equivalent to a class 10 in Germany? So that's the things you have to like more or less validate.
Yeah, but this one is like making sure that your documents are at the same level with a German that is also coming from a German school. No, but then this person is asking for translating, like how would they translate their documents?
So you have Deutsche Anerkennungsportal. And then another thing is why we'll still talk about our projects at the end of this life, right? Because this is like the most difficult part, getting your document translated and stuff like that, right? If you apply to a company, right, now they decide whether they take you or not. If they take you, they will work that process with you to getting your documents.
Wow, really?
Because at the end of the day, it's the company that will register you for school, right?
Yeah.
So, and then it means obviously you have to do your back research that, okay, is my SS3 results equivalent to the German class 10? Class 10, because you need most of the long is class 10.
Are you serious?
No, 12 is like for university and stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
Class
So
10.
is your living school certificate equivalent to the one required for the Ausbildung? It's a bit complicated, but that's also the reason why we wanted to talk about our
project. We're gonna talk about
stay
to the end because we have I should have said at the beginning. We have like really exciting news for you guys. I'm so excited.
Ausbildung in Germany is about to be really easy.
Easy for you guys. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, let's get back on track. But King Divine. So Success said you can use the Anerkennung website to do that. I think there are also, if you go online,
there are also portals that you can use to do that.
Yeah, even apart from portals, there are some firms, because we also have them here in Germany. I've seen them, like I'm on the tram and I've seen like translator, blah 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 blah. You can go online and literally just search for German translator in Lagos. You people don't utilize Google. And now say with Gemini AI, like you Google something and then it gives you like a summary even before you have to go down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was even talking to somebody the other day, and then the person was like, they're looking for a German language school. The one in that was the one that was 800,000 naira.
Which school is 800,000 naira?
B1, no, not even B2.
In Nigeria.
Yes, so in Ekiti.
Hey,
800,000 naira for B1.
For not telling the location, you just cut me off guard. You say for Ekiti, Jesus.
So
that's a lot now.
It's too much. It's too much. But I guess the price is that high because maybe they're the only ones that Ekiti is a really small state. But then come on, 800K. One person wants to use it, one person to build their family house. Okay, so you can literally, so when the person came to talk to me, I literally just went online and I was like, German language schools, German language course, online German language courses in Nigeria. Or I think I now specified it down to Lagos. And then I found some really amazing ones. And they had like amazing reviews. I don't remember their name right now. I want to reach out to them. They had like amazing reviews. So you have to utilize Google. Like Google is absolutely amazing. Like Google should be your best friend. Even when you come to Germany, so Google should be your best friend.
The issue is not even utilizing Google. I think it's the fact that we feel like there's wrong information out there. So it's kind of like more relaxing when you hear it
from somebody.
Yep. So I think that's the case, because to be honest, if you're going to come to Germany, definitely you should do your research on Google.
Yeah.
Not just whether your certificate, generally, even the location you want to go, the hospital you want to do. So like,
anyway, so that's why we will be here for you people now. But like I would advise you, because I'm a very DIY person, right? I would advise you, go on Google. You see a bunch of people. The people that whatever information you are finding on Google, trust me, the person wants you to find it. That's why it's there.
Yep.
Like the Google does not fall. The information does not fall from the sky. Okay. Like the person wants you to find the information. That's why it's there. So reach out to the person. They definitely have a contact. Like reach out to them. Just have a conversation. See how it feels. Is this right for me? Is this not right for me? Okay. So that's another way for transmitting your documents.
okay. I think Divine wrote something again.
Oh yeah, I have it here. I'm going to pin it on the chat.
Then we'll come back to that as well.
Yeah, so certifying, okay, now Divine Ifeanyi said certifying or authenticating and translating all documents is a requirement for application to the company or firm you're trying to apply to for Ausbildung. I think documents like birth certificate, your school degree, health, and so. Okay, yeah, we know that. We know that. Divine said, oh, there are actually two Divines here. Now, King Divine said, I knew about that. Just wanted to hear your thoughts. Oh, thank you for wanting to hear my thoughts. Or success thoughts. ChatGPT has been so great. Learned so much. Still learning. Okay, yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's what you
is the
should
new
do.
bae.
I'm really proud of you, King Divine. Like, no, I have to say it. I love people that like
Get
some.
their information
Yeah, when some
yourself.
people come to talk to me, when you talk to me, if you text me, Instagram, TikTok, send me an email, I know for a fact if you are, if you have done your research or you are just here coming for me to come and spoon feed you. I've not finished spoon feeding myself. And I want to come and spoon feed you. But yeah, I love it when I see people that have done their groundwork.
Yep, love it, love it.
Okay.
DIY king and queen.
So let's make this a little bit more fun. What was the most embarrassing or awkward moment you had during your Ausbildung training?
I think I've mentioned this at some point.
With
Most
me?
embarrassing moments during my Ausbildung.
You
I
can't talk
can't
of
even
anything.
read.
Oh, you weren't embarrassed.
Maybe
You did
if
not
I
cry.
make mistake or something and then
They shout at you.
they shout at me because I hate. Oh, please!
Yeah, I know you don't like it.
It's better you beat me. It's better you flog me than you shout at me. God, you're going to traumatize. Like it will take me 2 weeks to recover from that shout. So I think for me it was just maybe I did something wrong. And then or something maybe someone have explained something to me 3-4 times and it was
Oh,
not just
yeah,
entering my brain.
yeah, okay.
Or maybe sometimes I just felt I'm too dumb for this hospital. Because at some point I felt like what am I doing here? How did I end up here? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But embarrassing moments, it didn't they? A dollar baby cannot be embarrassed.
King Divine said, made so much research, weighed my options. You're already in Germany. Wow, and you're on this life. That's amazing. Before I arrived at Germany, based on my desired Ausbildung, so I feel like you've not finished typing Divine.
So you came to
I think it's already
Germany,
in
with your
Germany.
husband. Oh, that's nice. Sounds nice.
I think it's already in Germany.
Divine, come and what was it called? Let's interview you. Enter Golden's DM on IG, please.
Yes, please come. We want to talk to you.
We want because I feel like people that have gone through that route. Because I mean, we can sit here and tell you do this, do that, blah. But the truth is, I didn't do my Ausbildung from Nigeria. I did my Ausbildung here in Germany while I was already here in Germany. So the process is a bit more seamless to me, right?
Yeah.
And you did not come for Ausbildung. You came for your
I've
masters.
just entered. I put my head inside.
So I feel like even hearing people that have done it and gone through that route that this is what I passed through and stuff. That's also really encouraging.
I'm working on bringing people like that. It's just that people I meet, all of them are like, oh, I'm shy. I don't want to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like I met somebody at the food festival as well. That nurse.
So, anyways, but all these things we are telling you is actually possible because I've also met people, but it's either they don't want to be on YouTube or they don't just want to be out there. But yeah, we shall find someone very soon that is ready to be out there with us.
Okay, now I have King Divine is not in Germany. King Divine, you're talking like you're in Germany. He said, no, I'm not in Germany. Okay. Let me take Victor's question. Victor said, for the Ausbildung, is B1 German proficiency required?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I know that German is not the best language to learn on it. But if you're planning to come to Germany, learn German. Even without your husband, learn German. If you're just coming here to stay, learn German. If you're coming for your masters, learn German. If you're coming for work, learn German. If you're coming for business,
learn German.
Anything you're coming, learn German. But anyways, joke aside, right? You need I would say B2. I would say B2 to be honest. I know people say B1. Some people will even go ahead and say A2 and stuff like that. But you should get to B2. Then you are on a safe side because literally, if you have B2, you have the requirements. The only thing that's going to stop you from coming is finding a company.
Yeah.
You get. But then if you have B1, that's another what's it called? Blockage you're adding to your stress already, quote unquote, right? So I would say B2, and German is required, yes. Because the whole process of an Ausbildung is the fact that you're working with a company while schooling, and then basically is a dual program, right? So when even if your schooling is going to be in English, right, which is rare, your company is going to be in German. You're going to the stuff they're going to teach you is going to be in German. Imagine you are doing IT Ausbildung. They're teaching you how to program and stuff like but IT Ausbildung, some company works in English anyways.
Yeah.
But imagine you are doing nursing, for example. They're going to teach you the terms in German. They're going to explain the sicknesses and procedure and everything to you in German. So you should be able to grasp what they're trying to tell you and also be able to ask questions, because that's literally the 3 years is literally the time you have to ask question, because after the 3 years you're supposed to be a professional in this field. That's the whole essence of the Ausbildung. So B1, B2, please. Let's raise it up to B2. If you can get to B1, what's there that you can't do B2?
Actually, and I feel like, because my German teacher said I'm B1, but then I don't feel B1.
But do you understand German?
Yeah, because
you do, but I feel like you're actually even more than B1, because you are just shy to speak.
So the thing is, with B1, maybe you even understand German, you even know what to say, right? And maybe you're like me, you can't say it. But then B2 breaks like the next ceiling for you, right? Like you're now in a more confident place, you're able to like speak German, you're able to like understand, and you not tell them langsam sprechen bitte.
Even that one said is a B1 talk.
So yeah, I completely agree with success. You should definitely do B2. Okay. King Divine said deciding which country to post. Oh, you should come to Germany. We want you in Germany, please.
Please, come to Germany. Come to Hamburg or Bremen.
Are the interviews done in German for the Ausbildung?
Yep.
King Divine is asking.
Yes.
Can you tell them, please, I don't speak German, I want to speak English?
They are not doing the Ausbildung. I don't like see. Okay, you have to put you. I think I want you guys to understand that, or King Divine in this part, right? This is a very valid question. It's not an English company most times. Your job description, even the Ausbildung online, is not written in English. The outing of the Ausbildung is written in German.
Yeah.
Your documents are expected to be submitted in German. Your CV, your application letter, and everything, right? You're coming to work with a German company. Your school is going to be in German. Why should your interview be in English? You get like, except maybe you are doing a Ausbildung that is English company and they don't mind talking to you in English and stuff like that. And then another case where I can think of them doing an interview with you in English is you're not applying for Ausbildung for next year, for example. Like you're applying for Ausbildung for, let me say, not next year February, you're applying for next year August, or even next 2 years February. So you are telling them I'm currently in German class, but I'm not yet there and stuff like that. But then maybe they will not tell you, okay, for you to actually secure this place, then we're giving you to next year August to get to B2. So such scenarios, which is very
very rare,
0.02222 percentage that it happens, right? And then most times you even have to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody inside the company for them to give you that opportunity. But if you're going to apply generally to a company, you should expect your communication. Your contract is going to be in German. The person that is going to be your Ausbilder, which is responsible for you during that 3 years, is going to be speaking to you in German. The school is going to be in German. Your interview is definitely going to be in German, because one of the requirements of Ausbildung is B2, right? And during the interview, that they kind of like, okay, are you really a B2 student?
Okay. Yeah. So King Divine, du musst Deutsch lernen, okay?
Yeah, leider.
Okay, so Divine Infinite, I'm still confused as to the waiting period for the visa. I mean, after the whole application and after you've gotten the contract, how long will you have to wait to get the visa? You don't wait long, because you're literally coming here, quote and unquote, with a job, like it's like a job visa. Like you already have the contract. The German embassy does not have any reason
not to.
Yeah. It's not like students. Like if you're coming here as like maybe a bachelor student or a master student, you're definitely getting on the waiting list. And right now it's about a year. But for Ausbildung, you don't have to wait that long. because the embassy will be wasting the company's time.
Yeah.
And they don't want
most
to do
times
that.
they already put a starting date in your
Yeah,
contract.
exactly. They don't want to do that. So with that's also another advantage of Ausbildung.
Actually, you can't do anything wrong with an Ausbildung. I can't even think of one negative part of an Ausbildung, except maybe you go and do an Ausbildung that you really, really hate.
Yeah.
Even at that, you do another one.
Yeah, you can always change. We masters, so you can change if you don't like it.
Are you feeling attacked? Anyways, yeah.
Okay, Victor has asked, King Divine, what's be your desired career? Please tell us. We want to know. Isaac said, packing to Germany. What are the most important personal What are the most important personal belongings I should come along with?
Come along with yourself. No,
What do you mean by important belongings?
Anything you want to come along with, right? So let's assume your documents, right?
Yeah.
Your results.
No, but I would imagine that if you are relocating to somewhere, you should go with all your documents.
Yeah, so your
You should
documents, let's just, because now they have asked the question.
Yeah, no,
So
I'm just saying.
guys answer the question. Don't be doing like you two know it all. You didn't know it all.
Sorry,
What a dragging on YouTube. So if you're coming to Germany, your documents, yourself, get a SIM card.
A SIM card from where?
An online SIM card, like an eSIM, right? So
You
that
don't
when
like eSIM.
you don't have to like it. You need it when you arrive. Because most times, if you're coming to Germany, you might not have someone that will come and pick you at the airport.
Okay,
So you need
fair
internet
point.
like that. Get Deutsche Bahn app. That's the train app in Germany.
You can download it from your house.
Yes. So the city you are coming in, whether if you're coming to Hamburg, for example, we have a transport app called HVV.
If you're coming to Bremen, we have BSAG.
So every city has their app. Also download that. There you can check your, like, for example, you stop at the airport to your hotel address or your apartment address. It will tell you which bus or which train ticket to take.
It's not personal belongings.
It's app now. Put it on your phone. It's part of what you should bring.
No, this person is thinking about something more personal.
Bring family pictures. I don't know. I'm giving you people tips. I must not say it must not be something physical. Bring your phone. Your phone should have internet, right? Even though you find internet at the airports and most train stations.
There are some airports that don't have internet in Germany. You better know that now and be wise.
Okay, now I'm join. Bring some euros with you, right? Change the money at the counter before you check out from the airport. Personal belongings, bring some food stuff. African food stuff is expensive.
Yeah,
bring a goosey crayfish, pepper, poroko, bonga fish, everything, food. Bring it with you, even though you are actually not allowed to carry some stuff.
Yeah,
because it's actually illegal. Because if they control you, they're gonna show it.
Yeah, check the website.
Let's assume they are not going to control you. I'm supposed to be saying this on live.
Man, my leg is not there. No, but then I'm really thinking about what personal belongings.
Your pictures, your family pictures. Bring your KG.
I did not bring.
You put it on your.
I not bring family pictures to this Germany.
What is your clothes, your shoes?
Another thing, I think
jacket.
I made a video. No, don't bring Nigerian jackets. It will not keep you warm. I trust
you
me.
Get Nigerian winter jackets now. But the thing is that they imported it from here back to Nigeria. You're not exported back again. Jackets they expire.
Yes, nah.
Expire with
expired jacket. That's why they sent it to Nigeria. Jacket
expire with
jacket is not keeping you warm again.
No.
Yes.
You can't do us this like that. This on live TV.
You can bring like maybe.
So course should be the person.
You come with hoodies. You get like
hoodies in German winter.
Get thick sweaters from Nigeria. Like trust me, to do you better than the so-called winter jacket that you can buy.
Yeah, other winter jackets.
Temu is now sending things to Nigeria.
Winter jackets from Temu. That's
read the reviews. No, read the reviews.
Imagine Temu will send you a big size jacket. I just had to lay that out. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah.
Temu watches this video. Sorry. But yeah, you can order from Shein or order from Temu or order from Amazon. Amazon is expensive. That's why I don't want to mention it before. But
are you saying our viewers are poor? Don't do that.
Sorry.
Don't do that.
But yeah, you can get like really, because I came here with get like a really thick sweater and then get like a really thick jacket. Like we have them in Balogu market. You can't buy them. or whatever, Onitsha market, whatever place you are in Nigeria, you definitely find somebody that's like selling like thick sweaters, right? You can come with that. Then don't bother to like come with your summer clothes as well, because when you come here initially,
But
you
to
have
be
not.
honest, I feel like clothes is never something you should pack up because you automatically buy new clothes when you arrive in a new place.
Yeah, but then so the person just arriving, the naira has not really left the person's body, or the cedis or the Kenya shillings has not really left your body.
Why many clothes you?
The first time I went abroad, I went to pound store when I was in the UK. I wanted to buy broom and packer, and then I saw the price, and I was like, "Is this how much I'm going to?" Like I was literally converting everything to naira.
Please, that's one thing you shouldn't do.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
don't do it, because you just give yourself unnecessary
If you see something that
hypertension.
they write €7, it's cheap. It's actually cheap.
It's cheap.
It's just like you buying something in Nigeria for like 500 naira
Or let's say 700 naira.
Yeah, if you like, it's not the equivalent amount, but it's the
Mm.
same feeling. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
And then once you get a job here, right, at the end of the day, like you're earning in euro, it will be more comfortable for you to also spend in euro.
Yeah.
Right. So you bought for in the initial days, you can come with clothes, because me, I didn't come with my
bring money
clothes.
to spend. Even though I know that sometimes you do that block account, it didn't block sometimes. If you know, you know. So bring money to spend. Germany is expensive and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I can't think about any person I don't get so food, drink. Ogana has a video
On things to bring.
on things to
I
pack
have a
and
video on
things
things
not
to
to pack.
I'm thinking about it right now, but I can't even think of anything.
Yeah, so check out Golden's things to pack. That's part of the link you put in the description. Description box below.
Okay, somebody asked another question. King Divine and Victor are having some cool bro moments in the comments. I don't know that King Divine should be a guy, I hope. King Divine, do you have to get an apartment from Nigeria, or you book a place, then get a VG? This guy's done his research. When you're in Germany, how did you guys do it? Let me tell you my own. Success did not come from Nigeria to Germany.
I came from Nigeria.
Allow me finish. You're a German. Have I finished my verb at the end?
So please, look past me. Don't let my helper hear that.
Okay, so for me, once you're ready to come to Germany, so for me, what I did.
Sorry guys, you think you're the right person to answer this?
Yes, I am.
Because at the end of the day, they did scam you though.
No, they not.
Is it not that?
Oh, the hotel. No, they not. They not scam me. They didn't take my money now.
Okay.
Wait.
No, they scam you from your bed.
Yeah, let me tell you guys what happened. I'm so heartbroken. But wait, before I get that, let me not forget what I want to say. So forget what I want to say. Now, for me, what I did was like what you're doing right now, you're doing well, right? Because like you are here on this life, you are asking questions. Like I just want to tell you that you're already on the right track, right? You're doing well. That's number one. Now, for me, what I did was I went on Facebook, maybe because I've already been abroad and I know that it's only in Nigeria that okay, God forgive me. It's only in Nigeria that Facebook is not really as it is supposed to be. Because when I was in Harvard West, literally, you can just post on your Facebook timeline, I need a car ride to Milford Haven. And somebody will be like, this is also amount for gas money. And then somebody will come and pick you up. Like the community was tight, right? Here in Germany, people sell cars, people sell for their scammers. So people sell things, like people give away stuffs on Facebook. But it's not like, I don't know, Facebook community in Nigeria is just like so business oriented. It's not community oriented, unfortunately. So because I already know that, I went on Facebook and I started searching Nigerians in Bremen, Nigerian students in Bremen, Nigerian University Bremen. Like I was literally just like Nigerians in University Bremen. So and on those group chats, you now see like people, like you see some people on the group chat come and see me. I was sending cold messages to people. Right. I sent messages to a lot of people, but only 2 people replied me. One of the ladies that replied me, I think she was in Hochschule Bremen or Constructor University. I don't remember right now. She was in University Bremen. But then luckily, the president at that time of the Nigerian scholars in Bremen, aka 9SIG, she was the one I text. And then she replied me, shout out to Yayomide. And then she replied me, she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, I don't usually use Facebook, blah, 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 blah. That's how she added me to 9C group. So I joined 9C group more than a year before I even came to Germany. So I was even joining their online meeting, even giving them
some nuggets.
Like when they did the next election, even before I came, I joined them to do the election, stuff like that. So I was already in the Nigerian community before I came. So when I had gotten my visa and I was ready to come to Germany, I started posting on the group chat, apartments, I need apartments, sublets without because you can come here with an apartment that doesn't have a contract, right? It's called a sublet. Some people do it officially, some people do it unofficially, right? But at the end of the day, you should have somewhere that when you get to Germany, you're going to be able to rest your head, right? So I was looking for an apartment. I was like, sublet with contract or without contract is fine, but I just need an apartment for so dates that I was arriving in Germany. And luckily I got one. Right. But then unfortunately I arrived in Germany, like let's say 10th of who's calling me? What people always calling me when I'm doing live?
Send them in live. Tell them you're alive.
So yeah, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so let's say, for example, I was arriving in Germany, let's say on the 9th, but then this person had to move out from his apartment on the 11th. So I needed a place to stay for that one night. Hence, I booked a hotel. I booked this hotel, and in Germany, the check-in time is 3 o'clock, right?
Yes.
3 o'clock is the check-in time. But then they also said that it's okay for you to go and drop your luggage before 3. Like, it's just that you can't go in the room and stay because they have to turn out the room, change, blah, 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 blah. So thankfully, I was able to drop my things because I also had a study buddy, and my study buddy also stayed in the apartments that I got the stayed in the building that I got the sublet. So I already put the bulk of my things in his room, and then just my overnight bag, I wanted to go and keep at the hotel. My dears, I went there and I pressed the bell and I knocked the door and I called them. I was there for minutes. Nobody answered. And we're like, okay, let's go and get my SIM card because I arrived in Germany early in the morning. I'm like, okay, and I don't know how to sleep. So I was just everywhere because immediately I arrived, I went to the health insurance office. I went to TK's office that morning. I went to go and see my study advisor that morning. And then we went to the hotel, but they didn't answer. I'm like, okay, we went to go and get my SIM card because it was raining. I got an umbrella. I found a place that I had to get food from to eat. We came back past 3. So 4. We pressed the bell. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Nobody answered. I was already panicking because at that point I was actually tired. Fine and all right. I'm not thinking, okay, I want to sleep, but my body was tired. I'd flown the whole night. And then I came and it was just so I was exhausted. Yeah. I just wanted, I needed that place that is my place that, okay, I can just lie down now and call my parents and tell them, okay, I'm fine. These people did not answer me. It was not funny.
They just scammed you.
No, I now had to call my dad to tell his credit card company to stop the payment so it doesn't go through. It was crazy. I took photos of the bell. My study buddy had to take a photo of me in front of the hotel. Okay, I'm here. You people are not here. What's going on? I sent them an email, no reply, and I'm just what is this?
Have you actually gone back since then?
No, I should actually do. I should go back there
and actually see if it's a hotel, if it's just a scamming something.
No, it wasn't proper. I'm going to show you the website when we finish this live. Proper website and everything. So eventually, I had to my study. Thank God, Jesus Christ! Thank God for the study buddy that I have because.
So how did you get your study buddy then?
My department offers it, my faculty offers it, right?
Then in Ausbildung, we don't offer you
anything. Oh, sorry guys. See?
Maybe your company might offer you some.
What are we doing this? Actually, I want to come and do Ausbildung, don't mind me. So eventually, and I only had cash with me. I didn't have a bank yet. I didn't have anything. So I had to give my study buddy the cash, and then we're able to. Another thing, when you come to Germany, oh Jesus Christ, thank you for reminding me about this. When you arrive in Germany, right, something like this happens to you. It is always best to try and book the hotel online, right? So I'll stock, right? I found a hotel that was cheap. I went to the counter. The price was The price was more expensive, like 70 euros, 100 euros per night, 120 euros per night. I went different hotels, but then when I found this hotel, and then I was able to pay. I think I paid less than 50 euros. Meiniger Hotel. Oh God, those people saved my life. And they're also here in Hamburg. I think that's another. Yeah, that's a good hotel. That's a hotel recommendation from me to you.
From Golden.
Yeah, you can. Maybe I can tell you to go and pay me to be there influencer. So yeah, Meiniger Hotel was the hotel I eventually stayed in that night, and I paid less than 50 euro for that night. But the thing was, for me to pay them at the counter, it was more expensive. So we told them we wanted a room. They told us the price. We came back outside. We booked it online. We paid online. I went back inside with my payment notification.
Cheaper, yeah.
Yeah, so it's always cheaper if you do it online. And then I finally got married. I'm like, oh my god, it was so exhausting. But yeah, try as much as possible. See, if you're ready to come to Germany, let me know. Text me. Right. So I'm doing this for you.
Are you really? Do you?
Yeah, text me and let me know the
Cousin.
city you're coming to, and I can try. Emphasis on what? Try. I can try to find.
No, that's not enough.
No, let's see, because I can't promise that I'll be able to get across to like any nice president in like whatever city.
Yeah, okay. Well, if you're coming to Hamburg,
If you're coming to Hamburg, definitely. If
covered.
you're coming to Bremen, definitely, I got you covered. But and if you're all coming to Berlin, definitely let me know, because I also have contact with the nice people in Berlin.
Yeah,
so if you're coming, just let me know. I'll try to get in contact with the 9sig escorts of that city so they can add you to the group chat. You just have to show them proof that you are like a student. Like if you have Ausbildung, you just have to show them your contract. If you're a master student, you have to show them that your admission letter or your enrollment. Like, it's very serious. So we're not joking here, please. And then once you're in the Nigerian community, it will be much more easier for you to get
navigate. And someone might actually want to sublet a room in their apartment and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, so another person said, and I also heard you have to get an health insurance from Germany for the duration of your stay before you get to Germany. Please, how to go about that? You can just go to TK. If I have a video, I can send it to you. But I have
it for your Ausbildung now, or what?
Don't you need health insurance for Ausbildung?
Yes.
You need to register. It doesn't matter. If you're coming to Germany, you need a German health insurance.
Yes, but it depends on, like, if you're coming for like a visit visa, you have to register it from Nigeria.
No, I think this person is not coming here for visits.
So specify if you're coming for job, Ausbildung and stuff like that. The question is, did you register prior to arriving?
Yeah, of course, I did.
Yeah, that's it now. Then when you come to Germany, it's more like
how do I go about that?
So yeah,
go on. I recommend CK.
So generally, go on
CK websites.
Check for Sansish. I'm not sure if you're on Sansish.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Check 24.
Yeah,
so
check 24.
It's spelled check and then 24
number
as the number.
24, yeah.
Then you put health insurance in Germany, right? It literally asks you a question: are you a student? Are you this? Are you that? And then it would show you different health insurance companies.
Yeah.
But I'm also on TK. With TK. You're also with TK. I think TK is actually one of the best health insurance.
Yeah,
just in case you want to have varieties.
Yeah, you can go and check.
24.
We have DAK, AOK, Bama. See me feeling myself. I know like 4 different health insurances. But yeah, so once you decide on the one you want to go to, you can literally find the email there, send them an email, they'll reply you. You can just register online, like upload with tickets. Really easy for students. You can just submit everything they're asking you for. And then I have a video now. I did step-by-step video how to do everything. I've uploaded nonsense when I was doing the video.
Check that out,
guys. Right? Yeah, so check it out. You just register. Then you get like a confirmation, but not that you are fully insured. Like, you get a confirmation that you're going to be insured with TK, and that's usually enough for the embassy, right? But immediately you arrive in Germany, just go to any TK office. Literally, just type TK office near me. They're everywhere. Just go there, tell them that I already registered. Then they will properly register you, and then you get your health insurance number. That's how it works. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy banana.
It's for Ausbildung. Yeah, it's for Ausbildung. You still need health insurance for Ausbildung.
You still need health insurance for Ausbildung, but your Ausbildung company might actually help out because your Ausbildung company pays your health insurance if you're doing your Ausbildung and stuff. So that might also help out with the registration and everything. So when you get the form from TK and stuff, maybe you have to send it to your company for them to now okay.
Like, they are here to help you, right? You're not on the journey alone. That's something you also have to understand. And it's not just with Ausbildung. Like, if you're coming here for your masters, if you're coming here for your bachelors, whoever you're in contact with, that person is there for you.
Yeah.
Like, ask. You think the question is stupid? Ask the person. Right? Just ask them. Always be they're actually happy when you ask them questions.
There's no stupid question. There's only stupid answers.
Yeah, exactly. So ask them.
Yeah.
Now, King Divine, arriving in Germany, gonna feel like a prodigal son, not knowing any single person. Okay, that was funny. That was funny. Even continue.
I think it
Right
feels
from the
that way, Sha.
airport.
I think it feels that way.
Okay, let me ask one of my questions
Alright.
whilst I'm waiting for any new question from the people.
Shout out to King Divine for your engagement.
Yes, you're doing well. You're doing well.
Divine, Fine, and Victor. You guys are amazing.
I can't wait. We can't wait for you guys to come to Germany. We need more.
Yeah,
We
let
need
us know
more
when you come to
people.
Germany. Let's hang out or something.
Yeah, let's have
link
a
up.
picnic.
Yeah,
A
do
start
Ausbildung picnic.
Yeah.
It's the trades. Let me get another idea now. Let's go back to our life.
Okay.
It's only life that we're doing this.
Yes, my life. Okay, no, and now I have a very emotional question for you.
Emotional?
Yeah.
Alright.
And this is very important because, like, people always have like self-doubt with anything in life. Just give us your honest reply. Were there moments you felt like you didn't belong during your Ausbildung, and how did you deal with it?
Every single time.
Every single time?
Almost,
Are you serious?
Honest question, honest answer.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. First of all, I was the only Black person in the whole of that company.
Okay. I know the
That's
feeling.
already a lot. You are subconsciously like, okay, I can't do this, I can't do that, I need to be my best. Like, I feel like internally, I don't know if it's just my head or if it's expectations from others. You feel like, oh, people already assume you to be a certain way, so you have to not try not to be that certain way. Like, for example, there is already a stigma that, oh, African women are very aggressive and stuff like that.
Oh, really? Have they met me?
African women, and I'm not aggressive. I am not aggressive. There's no single aggression in me. I can get upset and do something crazy, but that's because you get me upset. Like, I'm not just going to sit down and start shouting unnecessarily.
Yeah, of course.
So there's already that stigma. So it's almost like somebody would intentionally step on your feet
just to see you react.
And then you just be like, I'm not going to give you that reaction. So you constantly have to remind yourself of that. That's one part. The other part is the fact that I was doing my Ausbildung. At some point in my Ausbildung, I felt so. The place I did my Ausbildung, anyways, is DHL. Everybody already knows that. I did my Ausbildung at DHL Freight. Where I did my Ausbildung was you had different departments, right? So during the course of my Ausbildung, I had to stay in each department for like 3 months to 4 months, and then swap department so the whole process is to get insight on what's going on in this department, what's going on. So there were some departments that I was not the only Ausbildung Atsubi there, right? There were other Atsubis as well. So I felt at some point that they were giving some other Atsubis more nuggets and more knowledge and more what's it called? More insights, right? Like give me tissue.
That's
Give me tissue. And that made me feel bad to an extent, right? But at the same time, I'm also grateful that I'm Nigerian. The Nigerian in me is just like, if you guys, I didn't care. Like, I can't be bothered. If you don't want to even show me the insights of this something, right? It's never I'll learn it by myself. It means you can't pass me the job to do. So imagine you want to teach me how to call customer, to tell them, oh, your package will arrive so time. Which means if you teach me how to do that, it means the next morning if I come, you can literally give me like 50 customers contacts and tell me, success, this is the customers for today. You need to call them in the next 4 hours. So I have to do it. So the lesser things you taught me meant I could.
But then to affect your overall learning,
it did affect it to an extent. But at the same time, if you finish your Ausbildung, you are finished your Ausbildung.
And you can also
and then if you get a new job, there's always a phase where they teach you what you're doing on that job. Right?
Oh my God.
So those are things I experienced. I felt like I was treated lesser.
I'm so sorry, boo.
Thank you, love. Thank you. I conquered those.
Yeah, you did.
The emperor in champion.
It's okay. Okay, so Isaac said, how long does it take for an ordinary student from Africa who doesn't know the system in Berlin to get an accommodation? My dear, you have to learn.
I feel like accommodation is actually not as hard as one to make it seem. It's hard, especially if you're not looking for like a full-blown apartment for yourself alone.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a sublet, student apartment, if you have an Ausbildung contract, you also get there's also
That's
apartments that is meant for Ausbildung. So you can only
really
stay.
it's cheating.
Yes, now.
Why?
So you have to be doing Ausbildung to get into the apartment.
It's cheating.
It's cheating about because they also know that there are people that come to Germany just for Ausbildung and even leave afterwards, right? So there are opportunities per se if you are coming for studies, Ausbildung, whatever the case may be. So you also look into
student apartment anyway. But like I don't know, all of us are we not students
there's
at the end of the day? Really?
Yes, now.
Oh my god.
And once you're doing Ausbildung, you even get like you can apply for BAB, which is Beruf Ausbildung. Oh, it's kind of like BAföG. They give you more.
It's like a loan. Instead of speaking German to these people, I think they
Because it's not the English name. So it's called BAB, right?
Yeah,
but
but
they're a
like,
body responsible for your Ausbildung. So if your salary is not enough, let's say you're earning 800 and your housing is already 600, you can't live on 200 alone. So they will eventually assist you with it. Now, the negative part of such apartment is that you can only stay there for the duration of your Ausbildung. So once your Ausbildung is ending, most times you have to but then that's 3 years for you to get to meet people, look for apartments, get
save
into the
money,
system, save money and stuff like that. So check for sublet, check even if the sublet is not giving you contract, check for sublet, check for somebody else that will give you contract. People give housing contract for 50 euros per month, then you can have a sublet for 300, for example, 400. It's a bit difficult and complicated. Like the letter is one side, the house one side. But for the beginning, like for the first 6 months, give yourself some grace. Like it's okay if you have not figured it out already. If you don't have your 4 or 5 room apartment to yourself already.
It took me 7 months. 7 months to get an apartment. And it was not a student apartment. It was not what I initially wanted. But I'm happy that I did not get what I wanted a single apartment. But I'm still happy with my shared apartment. Right.
And now you're also looking forward to getting a single apartment.
Looking forward. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so next question. Can you speak more on the esteem stuff? Oh my god, what is this? What does this mean? King Divine, what do you mean by and does Android work like does Android like work in the country? Like just to have that and be like, I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you.
I feel like King Divine is catching cruise with us at this point. Because I don't understand. Even if I will work, don't worry.
Even your what is that balance of phone? It will
by my phone.
Come on.
By my phone work.
Okay, no, but Divine wants you to speak more about the esteem. I think that's what he meant, the esteem stuff. And self-esteem, like you just give them, boost them. So yeah, definitely Android works. I'm using an Android phone.
Esteem. What did I
self-esteem?
I know what self-esteem goes in.
I'm just giving you
in German. I notice when I have to explain something that I know in German in English.
Oh, because I use
no.
Our German has not gotten to that level yet.
No, sorry.
Somebody said we should speak only German on this life.
So, Leute.
Okay.
Was deine Selbstbewusstsein betrifft, es ist wichtig, dass du an dich selber glaubst. Es ist auch wichtig, dass du dich nicht runterkriegen lässt. Should I continue like that? King Divine. Roll it back. Okay, cool. Talking about self-esteem, I think you should know your words to an extent because at the end of the day, Germans will say Azubis, right? If you are doing an hospital, you are called an Azubi, right? So Azubis are cheap workers for the companies because they don't pay you a full-time salary.
Ouch.
Yeah, they call it billige Arbeitskräfte. You're a cheap worker, basically.
Ouch.
I mean, you are there to learn something.
Yeah.
But imagine you are learning. You have to put it into perspective like this. You get into a logistic company. It's not going to take you 6 months to understand how things work. And you have your own table, your own computer and everything. And you're going to be working like a full-time worker. But they're not paying you a full-time salary.
A cheap worker.
And then eventually, the only thing is that you are allowed to ask more questions. You're allowed to make some mistakes. You have a supervisor. You probably have like a learn body and stuff like that. But you're a cheap worker because you're working as other people. If you're in the customer care department, if the phone rings, you are expected to pick it up and talk to the person.
Success, I think we made a mistake. I think he meant eSIM.
I didn't read this question. After eating stuff. That's my Android. Because I was like, it's self-esteem on Android phone. I was analyzing this thing in my head. I'm like, self-esteem and Android phone. How did you correlate?
Talk about like something esteem related, right? eSIM. I'm so sorry, Diva. I don't mind. My brain is still waking up. Today's a Saturday. Pardon me.
Oh yeah, now. Okay, but let me just finish the self-esteem,
Yeah.
right? But that's also a very important point. Love my line of thought.
Yeah, you have.
Anyways, just believe in yourself and stuff like that. Germans will say, "Oh, Atubis are cheap workers," stuff like that. So, but know that at the end of the day, the company need Atubis. That's why they are putting the job placement online.
Yeah, they need
They
it.
don't. They are not going to put a job placement as per, oh, other companies are having Atubi. Let me just also put it. No, they are thinking of 4 people are going into pension, 2 people are getting pregnant, the other person is getting sacked. This one, that one. We need more workers in the next. Company normally train you for you to work with them. They don't train you to release you after 3 years. You get. So that's one thing. And then there are also companies that have Ausbildung just for menial jobs, just for, how do I put it? Things like scanning documents, writing emails, and stuff like that. Just to also have help in the office.
Oh, wow.
So some company will naturally not renew your contract after 3 years. They will look for another hospital to be, because they don't pay you as much as a full-time worker. You get. So that's also another working strategy or HR strategy from some company. But generally, when it comes to your self-esteem, know that you are needed. That's why you are there. For you to get an Ausbildung space, it's not beans. Even people in Germany struggle to get it, right? So for you to get it, say first, if you're going to work, you buga, or you know that, okay, I'm going to work. I work hard for this space. And then if you don't like something, say.
Yeah.
That's one thing I did not do in my hospital. I used to, this African mentality, when an adult is talking to you, you keep quiet, you swallow it in, you don't do too much. But now, even my boss that is like 20, 30 years older than me, if you do something I don't like, hello, I didn't like that thing you said. But you say it in a respectful way, Sha. Now, talking about the eSIM, you can get eSIM online. Just Google eSIM.
Yeah, another thing, make sure that you look at the terms and conditions very well.
Yes.
Look
See what
at,
you go and mention.
yeah, look at
join eSIM contracts that you'll be paying 10 years old.
yes.
And they'll write it really small inside. And they used to formulate that thing. You can only cancel. They will never put it that way. They will start change it upside down. If you are not thinking, you will not get that. That's what they are trying to tell
Read
you.
it very well. And there's also another great feature about ChatGPT right now, that it allows you to search the web. So you can even just literally take the link of the eSIM that you're looking at and tell ChatGPT to break it down for you. Right? Because some of them, you get into one kind of contract that you will not be able to get out of it.
The contract, some contracts will tell you, pay €9 per month, right? So maybe you want to like get a SIM for just 2 months, and they'll be like, €9 is not that bad, right? But then you'd not read further that after the 3rd month you are paying €70.
Yeah, so
like it's crazy.
It's very important.
SIM card and beta companies and stuff like that, internet companies. Yeah, be careful.
Be very careful. And that's into, I just remember this, when it eventually comes to Germany and then all the SIM card providers call you, don't say yeah if you don't understand what they are saying. This thing happened to me. I have 2 data plans at the same time. And then I had to go to the office, like, what's your problem? These people, like, what exactly is your problem? And then the lady was like, oh, why do you have 2 data plans? I'm like, you guys called me.
And you were doing yeah.
Like, I think that day I was not thinking well, right? Like, I don't know, I was not in the best headspace.
Another thing, whether you're coming for hospital, you're coming for studies, you're coming for family, you're coming for pregnancy, you're coming for work, you're coming for language, anything you're coming, there are going to be people that call you. And the thing that used to piss me off is, how did you get my number?
Yeah, exactly.
How did you get my number? But anyways,
it's not just phone has called me.
It's not just what's it called? Phone companies.
Yeah, other people too.
Electronic companies will call you. Credit companies will call you. TV companies will call you.
There's company for everything.
Everything in Germany will call you. Even down to insurances. Car insurance, health insurance, telephone,
liability
insurance, right?
Don't say yeah on the phone.
If you're really interested, right? Even if they speak English for you, they'll not tell you, so Mr. Nene, are you okay with what we just said? It's been recorded.
They should send
the
it
next
to
thing
you.
you see is that they have sent you contracts that you did
Yeah,
not send.
exactly.
Tell them to send you the what's on the boat?
Hangi boat now discount. No, that's not a track.
No, like when they are giving you tell them to send you the proposal, right?
Yeah.
So if they're proposing, you get an iPhone 15, 50 gigabytes per month for 20 euros. Tell them, send it to my email, send it to my address, I will get back to you.
Yeah.
Don't ever, even if you are sure about what you are saying,
say yeah.
Don't say yeah on telephone.
Because there's always something in the
If
fine
not,
print.
be ready to pay lawyer bills.
So I need to go to Otu to go and cancel my contract, because if I don't cancel it, it's going to automatically renew.
Even down to sports.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like
fitness, my fitness company, they did call me one time. My contract was supposed to end. I did send them a cancellation contract, right? And they called me. I was like, "Are you sure you only want to cancel?
I said,
we'll give you 2 months free." Nah. The next thing I see is my contract is they're still removing money. I'm like, hold up! I sent you people a cancellation letter, please. I'm not going there. Leave me alone.
Yeah, so eSIM, you can get them online. I don't think I have any recommendation. I don't know if Success has any recommendation. But just check online. Like, look, you can also do Check24. Check for the best ones. But please, I beg you, read the fine print. Very important. Like, definitely read the fine print. Oh, see these people, they were laughing at us. I wanted to say it, the eSIM stuff. How did I read it? Oh God, golden. Cover my face. Oh, du sprichst sehr gut Deutsch. King Divine said, du sprichst sehr gut Deutsch.
Danke. Das ist lieb von dir. Vielen Dank.
Then next, what of the DB tickets? Do you know that I don't know how people can get DB tickets from Nigeria, like the Deutschland tickets? Because you download the Deutschland app, you either need SEPA Mondays or PayPal to be able to pay. Okay, Nigeria PayPal allows you to pay. They don't allow you to receive money. So maybe you can use Nigerian PayPal, because PayPal is also another means of paying for your tickets.
You get a credit card.
Credit card from where? You know what?
From Nigeria.
Who's giving the credit card? Nigeria. There's no credit card in Nigeria.
Can you use PayPal?
Yeah, I think PayPal is the best option. So maybe create like a Nigerian PayPal account.
Or you can get DB tickets when you arrive here now.
Yeah, you can go to the office.
You can go to the office, they'll give you a month's ticket or 2 months.
Yeah, you can go to the office and just apply immediately. But if you want to get online, then you have to use PayPal, except you have somebody here in Germany that can pay for you. Yeah, so those are the options for the DB tickets. Okay, so there are no questions here. Let me just maybe ask you one more question, and then we'll take the few ones here, and then we'll round up. Right. What's one thing that people never talk about when it comes to surviving on an Ausbildung salary? The questions is to make you think. Love it.
Surviving on an Ausbildung salary, I'm just thinking, what is one thing? Because for me...
Oh, okay. Was your Ausbildung salary enough for you?
Is that a question? Is that please? I was going through a lot. I was going through a lot. I could never afford clothing. I'm joking. My Ausbildung money was sufficient.
Was sufficient.
Yeah, it was sufficient in the sense. I feel like the more you earn, the more you spend. Right.
Actually,
if you know that you are getting just 900, you are going to cut down your life to 900.
Yeah.
You know you are getting 3,000. Don't cut down your 3,000 because there's always something you want to buy. Right. So my Ausbildung money was enough to an extent. And I did apply for BAB. Can you imagine these people were paying me 50 euros extra? Yes, now, because you know everything in Germany has a breakdown.
Yeah.
I will tell you, if you pass this particular earning, this is what you get. If your housing is not allowed to pass it, this one is not allowed to pass it. So after they did all the calculation, they found out that it was 50 euros
that you need.
So it's needing. They paid me that money to a particular point and they stopped. And I didn't even bother them more because I know I will need the money later. A year plus later, this money was now up to 500. I wrote them, people are winning money. I was using them to do service accounts. The woman called me. I'm like, yes, I'm no longer doing my hospital. I'm now working full time. But you could not pay my money complete.
So you need to drag them.
Yes, now I don't understand. If you know you're right, go for it. They paid my money. They sent it back to my account, and I was happy that month. But generally, one thing people don't talk about living on hospital salaries, it might not be enough, especially with the housing costs in Germany.
Yeah, and you get like a mini job with Ausbildung.
you can, if you can, what's it called?
Manage the time.
Manage the time and do it yourself, right? But if you're doing nursing hospital, for example, you work weekend, you work different time of the day, like shift work and stuff. And these are things you should put into consideration. One thing that made me do my hospital was that made me not to do nursing was I didn't want to be working. I want to know I start work by 7, close by 3, I'm back home. I don't work weekend, I don't work on public holiday, I don't work on Christmas, stuff like that. So, but basically, it might not be enough, but it's something. If you even think about you studying and you're not even earning anything, you get. So it's something definitely. You might have to reduce your expenses. You might have to cut down on some stuff. It's 3 years of you literally being disciplined with your finance and stuff. But after that 3 years, you're good. You're good.
You
you're
get
good.
a big job. Okay.
So I don't have any negative thing to say about it. Just manage yourself.
Please, can you run us through the visa application process and the requirements for the Ausbildung? I should have opened that website before today this live because I actually thought of it. The requirements are on the website of the German embassy. I don't remember everything right now, but it's your basic stuff like your documents, your language proficiency test, your Ausbildung contract, MSS certificates.
Yes.
Yeah, basically that's it. Your CV, your motivation letter,
and your health insurance.
Your health insurance,
yeah. So
that's
everything you need to start a life in Germany.
That's all you need.
And everything to back up the fact that you're going to do Ausbildung.
Yes. And with the new portal, you just upload all of your documents online on the portal. Then, once it's your time, they'll do the preliminary review. They'll look at your documents. Once the documents are okay, then they'll send you a link. Like they'll send you a notification. You get a link, and then you book your appointment, and then you go, and you come to Germany.
Motivation letter, probably.
I said motivation letter now.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it for you, Divine Ifeanyi. Godinuche, how transferable will my Ausbildung qualification be if I decide to move to another EU country later on? Basically, is there mutual recognition among the EU states? Is there?
Yes. So, your Ausbildung certificate. This is a really good question because I don't think I've actually addressed it before.
I've actually never thought of it.
Yeah. So your Ausbildung certification is not only valid in Germany.
Yeah, Germany is like
it's well recognized worldwide, actually. So yeah, that's it.
That's all.
No, okay. So that's it basically. If I want to apply for a logistic job in Swiss, I can apply with I did a hospital in Germany.
Yeah, because Germany's education is difficult. Like I'm not
it's difficult and it's well respected actually. Like it doesn't matter which qualification you have in Germany.
Yeah.
It's very respected and recognized.
I'm saying that that they are doing free school in Germany. Like how is see, do you know the grading system in this place?
It's not for the weak.
Yeah, for you to get what I would call A in Nigeria, you need to score between 100 and 94. If you even score 95, say if you have dropped to the next quarter,
then I used to be like, oh, let me give you the 1 point.
No. See, I told you now this is my exam that I did. Like I literally got 74. I just needed to get 75 to have 2.3, but I'm on 2.7. Like it's crazy, but yeah. I would imagine that in other EU countries they would also respect.
It's to if other EU countries not have a Ausbildung system. I know that in Italy there is something similar, but it's not as well thought out as Germany. So it's more like a 1-year program, a 6 months program. You go to it's almost like you go and learn this job kind of something.
Like a Weiterbildung.
Yeah, so that's what
I like how I'm putting this Weiterbildung things. Oh, Jesus.
That's what we call Weiterbildung in Germany, right? So it's not as if they don't have it. And if you learn something in Germany, it is very well recognized. Most people, like 50% of the students from my secondary school did the Ausbildung. If it's not recognized worldwide, everybody will be striving to go for uni.
Yeah,
you get, because it's just like, why am I doing it if it's not going to be recognized?
Yeah. So and you can also there are also some other German speaking countries in Europe. Like you can go to Austria if you don't want to stress about a new language. You can go to Austria. You can go to Luxembourg. You can go to Liechtenstein. Who else is speaking German? I think those are the only ones I know. I can't think, but yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Maybe in
King Divine. Do you have to get
King Divine mean us to deal?
I say I'm telling you, 5 a.m. I got notification. I was like, who is text? Who is awake at this time that's commenting on my YouTube? You want us to sleep? But yeah, it was Kick Divine. Kick Divine, do you have to like get a VG in that same Ausbildung city, or can you live in another city and commute daily if VG for that city isn't available? Wait first, let me say something. If you don't live in the city that you're studying, for in this case now Ausbildung, you need to, let me just let you know that you need to give, because you're going to need a residence permit, right? You need to give the residence permit office people a confirmation from your whatever that you don't have to be in that city. So just first of all, bear that in mind, right? I would imagine that. So now you're applying for your residence permit. And let's say I'm staying
in for the residence permit in the city now.
In the city that you are staying, but then your contract is in another city. So you have to give them an additional document that I am allowed to stay this far or something like that.
Who's going to give you the document?
The company, your Ausbildung place has to give you that particular contract. So just bear that in mind. I'll suggest that you really put in so much effort to try and find an apartment where your because success has been shouting about how I wish I got an Ausbildung that was closer to my house.
See, let me tell you something. Ausbildung, first of all, when you are driving far to work, I need to sit properly for this point. When you are driving far to your working place, right? And let's say they are paying you better money, you are not paid. You will even be singing praises driving to work every morning. And they're already paying you cheap worker money in that case, right? And you have to travel 5 hours to your Ausbildung. It's madness. Am I allowed to say madness on YouTube? Yes.
Yeah, I think you can.
It's madness because first of all, you're going to go and work 9 hours shift. It's going to be frustrating for you because it's not as if it's different if you are going for your regular job that you already know what you do every day. You are going there, they're going to be teaching you something new every single day. So you're going there to learn, you're stressed out, you're exhausted. You probably don't know so much people. Your community is already really tight in Germany, and then you are having also to deal with transportation. If your train is delayed, each train is always delayed.
Yes, so welcome to Germany.
You are in a pepper soup.
DB.
So if you can even get a Ausbildung space that is 5 minutes from your house, do it.
My leg. Ow.
If you can even get a Ausbildung space that is 5 minutes from your house, do it, because no. Except you want to put your resident permit in another city, but you are actually living in your Ausbildung city, at least for the moment of your Ausbildung.
Yeah, maybe.
Then afterwards, or in the future, maybe after a year or something, you can look for something.
But try as much as possible to get an apartment there.
So much stress and bureaucracy. You don't want to have bureaucracy. Trust me. Okay. Too much.
Then Godwin said, wow, really informative session. Thanks a lot, girls. I think I don't have like any other fancy question for success. First of all, thanks so much for coming here. Before we move on to our announcements, we have an announcement for you guys.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about it? Should I talk about it? Do you want to talk about it? Should I talk about it?
I'm trying to be quiet. I can't promise to be quiet.
To be drum roll. We should announce the master class first, right? All right, so guys, after putting our heads together, we have decided to do an Ausbildung master class, right? It's a lot. We know that. You know that it's a lot, but we're here. We want to make it.
We can't give you all the information, even if
we stay like for 5 hours, right? So we want to. At the end of the day, our goal is to make it easier for you, right? If you're ready to do your 50%, or ready to meet you the other 50%, right? If you can even put in 40%, we don't mind meeting you 60%. I don't know if you can.
Go with that.
I'm nice, don't worry.
My own didn't pass 5%. I
don't know if we can go further than that, but yeah, we want to do an Ausbildung masterclass, right? Everything you need to know. Like we also talk about, like, Success also mentioned earlier that one thing that she didn't think about was doing proper research for other Ausbildungs, right? Because right now, I'm sure that all you know is like only the popular ones.
Yes.
Right. So that's what we're bringing to this
There's Ausbildung
masterclass.
to make to be a goldschmieder, so people that work with gold and build jewelries. There's Ausbildung for shoemaker is a Ausbildung.
Yeah, but we have that in Nigeria.
That you look that
the English is getting finished. You look at it that
I see that it's not something. Why would I go and do shoemaker Ausbildung? Afterwards, you can own a brand,
yeah,
own a shop. Like, so you have to look into the future. So
yeah,
I'm helping you dissect your future plan.
yeah. So the masterclass
is the best.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Like if you know me, you know that I always bring value. If you know success, you know that she always brings value. Like why not
bring dollars on vibes?
Yeah, Buki. Like we really want to be amazing. We're still working on it, right? Once you know everything is in place, or at least we want everything to be in place, like at least 90% before we come out with the flyers and all the information.
Yeah.
But watch out for it, right? And I want King David. I want to see you there. King Divine, Rider. King Divine.
We'll have a one-on-one session.
Yeah, we'll also have like a one-on-one session with you.
We'll check your CVs, check your documents, talk to you about
it's going to be amazing.
What are the next steps for you to take? Even go as much as following up with you to understand.
Yeah.
That brings us to our next announcement.
Yeah, you do that announcement. I give it to you.
Right. So start the masterclass. Hopefully, we get to not hopefully we should be able to help you guys.
Yeah.
Whether it's translating your documents, helping you out with apartments and stuff like that, how to go about it, connecting you with the right people, just checking and making sure that you're on the right track. Eventually, giving you companies you should apply to.
Yeah, and also helping you with that.
Yeah. We are also working on venturing into a business called My Ausbildung.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. What's that?
Ausbildung is a Nigerian-based company that is going to be helping students and pupils and
you don't call them pupils. Pupils cannot come. I'm sorry, but students can come.
Students and aspiring Atubis to relocate to Germany
via Ausbildung route.
Via Ausbildung route, because Ausbildung route, you don't need a block account. You don't need to stress. You are going to get a job after your Ausbildung.
Definitely.
So, in fact, 150%. You are going to get a job after your Ausbildung, which guarantees you permanent residency in Germany. And eventually becoming a German and stuff like that. So it's a lot. We can't put it together, but just watch out for the space. Once the flyer is out, we're going to be back here on live.
Information about it.
Follow us on our social media.
Yeah, do that. Okay.
On YouTube, on everywhere actually. So that is how to reach out to you guys. But the masterclass is supposed to be happening next month.
By God's grace. Yes. Pray for us.
Yeah. We'll see you guys. All the David, I said David, King Divine,
Ifeanyi, Victor, Godwin, Isaac, Mawa, you did ask a lot of questions today. And I think you asked me another question. Anyway, before we go, last question. King Divine again. King Divine, if I don't see you in that masterclass,
you see me in your have dream. A special seat in our masterclass.
Yes, so I'm giving you front seat. He said, when applying for Ausbildung, do they like reply? I like these guys to ask questions. He said, do they like reply immediately? Do you apply to so many?
Yes, you apply to many, but I would say quality over quantity.
Yeah, you've said that before.
Yes. So the quality of your application determines the reply you're going to get it. So imagine you're applying for Ausbildung. You are not the only person applying. There's somebody from US applying. There's somebody from Canada applying. There's somebody from Australia applying. There's somebody from this Germany applying. There's somebody that even knows the company owner applying, right? So you want your application to be top notch. That's why we're also doing this masterclass.
Yeah,
to help you view it and also like help out with the whole documentation and stuff like that. Your application letter should be tailor-made to the description that they need, which means every Ausbildung company, some company will tell you we need English proficiency, we need you to be good in mathematics, and it's the same job, right? Maybe company A don't mind if you're not that good in mathematics, but company B will be like, if you're not good in mathematics, don't apply. So you can't necessarily send the same application letter you're sending to this person to the next person. You have to adjust it, tweak some stuff, and make it tailor-made to each application requirements from each company, right? So those are things you need to put in place. And yeah, I would say in as much quality over quantity, apply to a good number. Right? Don't apply to 1,000 companies, don't apply to 100 companies, but apply to a decent number. But don't also apply to just 2 companies.
Yeah, that's too small.
Yes, apply to a decent number and apply to company you really. So if you can do a research, write down your top 20 companies, apply to them and see the feedback you are getting from them.
Okay.
Right. And even if you get a rejection, if you can, call the company
and ask why.
And just tell them, oh, I got a
Rejection.
an email from you guys. Thank you so much for your reply. But I really want to know, is there a particular reason? Is there anything I can do better and stuff like that? Or even yourself, sit down and analyze your whole process and application and stuff. And then sometimes there are also application deadline. If you want to apply after the deadline, obviously.
No, no, answer you. Okay, that brings us to the end of this live video. It has been absolutely amazing.
Thank you guys for
Thank you so much, Diary of a Nigerian Girl in Germany.
AKA Diary.
The person that calls you Diary is watching this, but
I
okay.
know, that's why I'm saying it. Diary.
Thank you so much for really thank you so much for doing this, because this entire weekend has been so chaotic.
Yes.
But thank you so much for doing this, and also thank you for joining the live. I want to do this more often because I feel like I've put out all the things that you don't need, especially for other students. Like, you want to come to Germany, I feel like I've put out everything. So let's just do like the Q&A sessions. Like, let's just keep it going. We'll try and see if we can make it weekly. Fingers crossed. I hope. But yeah, thanks so much for joining. Share this video to your husband.
Don't be wicked. Because I can only have this information.
Yeah, like a lot of nuggets were shared today.
Yeah.
Share this video. Please like it so that YouTube can push it. Yeah, exactly. That's see, you people don't know what has gone on today. Like, it's a miracle that we're sitting on this chair.
See,
I'm serious.
You can actually tell that our energy level is a bit low. But we are trying to get it up.
Like, that's the least you can do. Like the video, share the video,
subscribe. Not say life is cancelled.
Yeah, you see, you have to reschedule the time, right? So,
yeah.
But we thank God for everything. So thank you so much for being here. And we'll see you on the next one. Oh, somebody said,
so chaotic.
Godwin said, thanks for this amazing initiative with the masterclass. Really appreciate the effort to make things easier for us. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait too. Can you wait?
Godwin, which Ausbildung do you want to do?
Please, before you come and say, oh, and Divine said thank you. Divine, you're welcome. Divine, you're welcome. Bye, guys. Bye.